Cobra?
The Python Hunters.
Harry, let's go!
Tackling flood-ravaged Thailand.
Have they seen this?
Digging deadly cobras.
Cobra!
You are a long way from a hospital here.
Oh, I live for this kind of stuff.
And wrestling man-eating crocs.
We're talking about the potential for death. This is gonna be hard to top. It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles. Biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
We're in it now, boys.
The guys are still in Bangkok, Thailand.
Get it!
On their mission to rescue deadly reptiles from epic floods.
He's got him.
Their next stop, the rice paddies in central Thailand.
What's that out there? Is that a dead snake out in the water? The flood here is probably also going to limit the number of cobras that are here because it's wiped out the rats and the prey, the things that the cobra eat.
This time, they're after one of Thailand's deadliest snakes, the Monocled Cobra.
It would have affected their nesting, too. The nest gets flooded, kills all the eggs. So then that whole year's production's gone, done, waste.
They enlist the help of local farmers and Gong, their interpreter.
This is it's really good, like piece of metal.
Sure.
These guys are making up their sticks for the day. They use a stick that's about 2 feet long. They stick in the hole, and if it moves fast, it means it's rats in the hole. If it moves slow, it means there's snakes in the hole.
Let's do some Cobra business. Looks like they found some spots they like. Let's see what they can come up with. Yeah, there's coming on.
Hunting cobras is a whole different ballgame than anything else we've ever done. These guys can tell whether snakes are going in and out of that burrows or if it's just rats and mice. It's pretty cool.
เจอไหม
Is that snake skin?
Yeah, snake skin.
Look at that, boys.
That looks wet.
That's probably last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not a cobra, but it's definitely a snaky area. And I know you guys know this, but I'm gonna say it just to reinforce it. Accidents happen.
You are a long way from a hospital here.
You know, a cobra bite out here is no joke. When you get bitten, it's a neurotoxin. It goes in. One of the first thing it does, shuts down your diaphragm. You can't breathe. You die.
A lot of very, very, very labor-intensive work.
It's stinking hot.
Today, the mercury tops 42 degrees centigrade.
We come out, we're in shorts, and we're, trying to kind of dress cool. And they have 2 pairs of pants on, 2 shirts, they're long sleeve, they've got face masks on, and we're thinking, how are they not dead in this heat that is almost unbearable? Gong, what do they say? Is it a cobra?
Over there?
Hey, let's go.
It's right here, face right here. There's his face.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch the backside.
Got his tail here, he's coming out right here. He's hooding up. Greg, he's going back in, you got no eyes.
Watch that hand. Watch that hand. Nose right here, right there. Hand, nose right here, right there.
Yeah, he's got a good anchor up and around. We can move some of this earth right here.
Watch your left hand, because he could back up on himself, come out that same hole, and you're tugging on him, which is going to bring him right back in your face.
Yep. I can hear Sean coaching and hey, slow it down, be careful, watch this, watch that. All right.
He just loosened that up, so careful. Watch it. He's backing out.
He's backing out. And I know it's out of, pure concern and safety for me. This is actually my first wild cobra catch. I mean, we've removed some cobras out of houses and things like that, but to actually, put my hands on that wild cobra going down into that rodent burrow, really exciting.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, there we go.
Nice monocle.
Oh, that's a
Nice
gorgeous
monocle.
animal. Look at that. Wow. Once we get it out, he hoods up and he gives you that defensive posture, basically saying, leave me alone, back off. I don't want to bite you, but I will. You're not a happy buddy. I know that. You're not happy at all. Feel that rush you get, Sean, man. This is
Nice snake.
first wild cobra not in somebody's house. Look at that.
That's a beautiful monocle cobra. Beautiful.
Hey, we got our professional diggers here, man. They got the eyes on the ground.
Yep. He caught him outside the hole, too.
Yeah, he
Caught
had
him
back
going in. This dude was on the move, foraging.
These cobras, being reptiles, can't regulate their own body temperature. And once they start heating up and start to get a little lethargic, that's the time we need to get them out of the sun and into the shade so that, you know, this animal doesn't stress out with a heat stroke or exhaustion.
The guys move any cobras they find alive to safer, higher ground.
Snake here. Right there, right there. Oh, I think he's going right through there. Tip of his tail, I can't tell what it is. It seemed like an inch of his tail, but he's here. It's right there. Does he have it? Oh,
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
This looks like a racer.
Yeah.
See the head, the pupil, definitely in
Yep.
that whip snake racer family.
Yep. You can see here, something tried to catch and eat him before. That could even have been somebody swinging something at him, you know, in the rice field here that doesn't know the difference between this and a cobra.
Yeah, it's relatively fresh.
Yeah.
Let's let this little guy go. He's already had some stress in his life recently. There you go, buddy. See ya.
Go on.
Gone, boom, just like that. With this heat and this sun, I'm kind of hoping for one hell of a giant cobra so it can hood up and I can set in the shade of its hood.
In Buddhism story, it's not a cobra, it's a naga, which is a way big snake. It's not cobra.
It's a cobra.
It's naga. It's not
Naga
cobra.
is the genus of cobra. That is how the cobra got its spots on the back of his hood, because Buddha touched the back of his hood to thank him for the shade in the desert.
Never heard of that story.
Yeah, you don't remember that from when you were a kid because you don't like snakes. Snake skin. Look at this.
That's a cobra.
3 foot, 3.5 foot cobra skin going right over this series of holes. Looks like a dead hole.
Yep.
Moving on.
Flip the board over.
Too hot.
Monocled cobras in Thailand are most active at dawn and dusk. During the day, they often rest in the shade or in their burrows.
Putting our face
Oh, down in there. Holy.
in caverns. Oof! There's a hole. Holy crap! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are fresh.
This one is within hours. Feel this one right here.
It's moist.
It's still moist off the back of the snake.
Look at the eye caps and look at those big head shields those scales. You just know those are cobra.
You know what I love about this? Definitely a huge population here. I mean, a real healthy population.
Oh, that's a big one. Wow, what's the size of that?
ส่งให้เขาดู
Is
นะครับ
that python or cobra? No, that's python. It's gotta be. It's
It's a
huge.
cobra.
What?
They have to be 15 foot if that's a cobra.
They say it's a cobra, but if it's a cobra, it's a king,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
King cobras are the world's largest venomous snake, growing up to 5.5 meters.
Look at the width of those ventral scales on my hand. It's as wide as my hand.
Mikey, what if this is what's waiting for you in that hole?
Milligram for milligram, king cobra venom isn't as lethal as this monocled cobras. But the king cobra's bite delivers a larger dose of neurotoxins that could kill up to 20 people.
I want to see you catch it safely. it'll be eventful, if nothing else.
A good, healthy population with all the hides, all the skins we found out there. We're in the right place. It's just got to have a little luck on our side to find these animals. This is, I think I'm going to renovate this and move in here. This is a great place.
Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. Yeah, got him. Let's get him up there,
That's a good-sized snake. Woo, that's a nice marked animal. Look at that.
Woo, look at the hood on that boy. I know, you want some of this, don't you? Right now, he's in defensive mode. You know, he's reared up, he's back, but he's also in strike position. And if you make a mistake, something startles him, he can go from defensive to offensive really quick. And this is a deadly bite.
No.
Here. You know, this guy was very smart. He hooded up as high as he could, and he just came at me, bluffing. Look at me. And, you know, what he's doing is trying to say, get back. Leave me alone. I want to go about my business.
These guys right on top of what's going on. He's not missing a beat.
Mickey, you hear that hissing? That constant hissing from that animal. And that hood that he spreads right there is actually his ribs that he's flattened out.
His monocle on his hood is perfect. It is bold, it's big, it's got yellow in it. Magnificent.
It's believed the cobra's monocle appears like a giant eye to ward off predators.
What a truly magnificent snake. Ooh, you're all right, sweetie pie. We got pretty lucky on this guy. We're in the shade, so even though it's hot, for him, it's a relatively cool period, and they're active. So he gave us the dance. He gave us the whole shebang.
Favorite coloration, the speckling on those animals.
Good snag, boys. I gotta go give our Cobra hunter props. Good eyes. Good eyes. I think he was as surprised as we were when he flipped that thing and boom, there's a big old monocle in there, huh?
Cobra. Yeah, got him.
Yeah, he a bit surprised, a bit like frightened a little bit.
Boy, when he turned it, that Cobra was on the move. That Cobra was looking for darkness.
That's a whole lot easier than digging holes, isn't it?
ง่ายกว่าขุดหลุมเยอะเลยไหม
Good job. You know, to find a magnificent specimen like that, and one that just, God, he participated so well under a tarp in that situation, that's a one-off for your life. This is gonna be hard to top. I don't know who called Cobra first, but we were both like, Cobra! There's no skill there. That was sheer luck.
Really looking forward to getting my hands on my first wild cobra today. Really looking forward to it.
That was whoever lifted up the tin, and that was right up your alley. Had you been a step ahead of us, you'd have lifted that.
Because you're a carpet and tin turner.
Oh, yeah.
That's just bad timing, brother.
And when hunting for any snake, timing is everything.
Mikey! He thinks he might have one. Holy, they seen this?
That's a python. It's a Burmese.
Look at this skin. We're hunting cobras in and around the rice paddies. And we find this massive, recently shed skin from a Burmese python. Hey, guys. At any given moment, we could have dug out one of those burrows and found a python. This isn't a pile. They're sitting there, they're waiting for night to fall, where they come out and they go about their nocturnal existence looking for their prey.
It's a Burmese.
It is. Look at the scales. Look at the pattern on it. See the coloration on it? This is a big animal. It's long. You know, in Thailand, the Burmese pythons are using these flooded rice paddies because of the rats that are coming in there. It's flooded, it's wet, it's surrounded by farmers' fields and agriculture, which elevate the rat population, the rodent population artificially. And that's real analogous to what the habitat is in the Florida Everglades. And that's what has allowed the Burmese python to get a foothold in a subtropical environment in South Florida.
Tell you what, I've never seen a wild Burm that size.
Close,
Close.
but certainly not in their home country.
Nuh-uh. That makes this one exciting.
All right, let's find some live ones, man. We're finding skins.
They say it looks like a snake, but they're not sure. They're still digging.
Hey, Mikey, they think they got a fresh snake track here.
Okay, I'm coming. We're looking at the same dirt that they are. We can't see anything. They know there's a snake in that hole. A lot of people read books for fun. These guys read the mud.
This whole hill is nothing but caverns all throughout it.
He's running back. Just running deeper and deeper. Eggs, eggs. Look at this.
No way.
Yes, they are. Greg,
Get out of town.
half dozen at least.
They've already hatched. Oh, dang it. Those are cobra eggs, too.
Monocled cobras made after the rainy season. Around 2 months later, they lay clutches that average from 10 to about 2 dozen eggs.
You know, we've been out here busting our butts, digging this stuff up, you know, just looking in these burrows. When the guy pulls away the dirt and exposes those eggs, I'm like, bingo, we've got live cobra eggs. 1,
What are the odds of finding
2,
that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about an average size clutch.
All hatched? Every egg?
Every
is
last
good?
one of them slit. That's reproduction at its finest.
Cool.
There's a couple more eggs right here, but I'm not sticking my hand in there.
I've never experienced finding eggs in a cavity in the wild before, so I didn't know if that was just an egg cavity or if we were going to find snakes in there.
Hey! You see it?
Yep. No, he's there. See him? See him? He's up to the right.
Okay, Mikey, be careful.
I'm standing in about the worst place you could possibly stand to catch a cobra. I got my back against the water. We're on a hill at this angle. Not only am I responsible for me, but I'm also responsible for all the guys around me because I'm going to be the one holding the cobra.
He's just spinning. Okay? That's a good hit right there. That's his tail. Get him right there. Firmly. Firmly.
Got him?
Firmly. Get him. I'm gonna just double up.
Yep.
Regrab. Regrab.
I'm looking for a tail.
Regrab.
I'm looking for a tail. Head.
Now remember, as you're pulling, if he releases, you're pulling him right on him. Don't cross your legs. Hang on, don't cross your legs. Get this leg kicked out toward me.
If you're going to have an experience like this, it's so important to have a coach like Sean next to you, someone who's done this before, somebody who's been in your shoes before, and somebody who's going to remain calm when things get a little shaky for you.
There you go, there you go, there you go. You see, you're wearing him down. You're wearing him down. Nah, he's pissy. Okay, stop, freeze. All right, Michael, you look back over your shoulder and get your footing, because you're on a bank in a hill.
Got him.
Nice, look at that, Greg. Woo!
Oh, that's a beauty. Think this is the mother of those
That's nice.
eggs?
That does look like a female.
I got my first cobra.
Easy. Let me just do this for a second. You holding? Mikey was nervous, and rightfully so, but he did well. Dude, we're gonna trick him into going back into his hole, and he's gonna go in that bag. So, step back when you need to. He had like this half second of just heebie-jeebie freak out, you know? And then he found his, found his middle, found his focus. Professional throughout.
I lost the grip from the tongs on the cobra. Get up, get up.
That's right, he's all right, he's all right, he's all right, he's all right. He's all right, relax,
Okay,
relax.
okay,
It's all
okay,
about
okay.
relaxing.
I'm
It's
relaxed
all
now.
about relaxing.
It freaked me out a little bit.
When you're working venomous in a situation like that, you've got to be calm, you know? You can't freak out. Because freaking out gets you killed or somebody close to you. Ease up on him, ease up on him. Got a little too tight. Okay, let him go. Good catch, brother.
Thanks for the backup.
No worries.
They say there might be another one in there.
Okay.
Sean, Greg, and Michael have each handled one of the day's cobra catches, but they're not done yet.
Now it's a damn festival.
I don't know, the stick was moving slow, so
They felt something and boom,
you
energized.
can understand that was a snake in any language.
That's what I need right there. That was a female he pulled out, and this is a male.
Yep. I had that male cobra by the tail, and his head is still in the hole, and I can hear that hot, fiery breath just blowing out of that hole. Aren't you handsome? Look at the scars on these guys. I don't know whether it's monitors or, see that?
Yeah.
This is a robust, really robust big male. Close to a 6-footer, though I'm not hanging him up next to me to find out. I know. You're mad. We are privileged to see you. We're gonna help you out and put you somewhere safe. You're gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. We've got live cobra eggs. Beyond that, a live cobra female. And past her, a huge male. Woohoo! You know, you can spend your whole life trying to get a cobra catch like that, and it never happened. It's all about the right place at the right time, a little bit of luck. A lot of people tell us that they're gonna take us and, you know, to good places to find snakes. But these boys did it. They're professionals, they know their job. These local guys, they're great. We don't understand any Thai, they don't speak English, and we still communicated because they love the same thing that we love.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Doesn't get much better than this. I guess if I could find myself about a 15-foot crocodile and jump on in that canal, I'd be in Valhalla.
Back in Bangkok, Sean gets his wish. An emergency hotline notifies the guys about a big reptile on the loose.
Crocodile.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go. Crocodile.
Crocodile call. Really far. I don't know, by the time we get there, it's still there.
An hour?
Could be.
Let's do it.
We can do an hour.
This is what we're waiting for.
It's in a really high flood area up to here.
Good.
We have to be on boat.
We'll rent one when we get there. Let's load up and go.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Tally-ho!
This is the guy's first call to rescue a croc on the loose in Thailand.
It takes 3 or 4 hours to get from one side of Bangkok to the other side of Bangkok.
We're burning time.
Disappointed like you have no idea.
We're wasting time.
It's night by the time the guys finally arrive.
Our reports, there were 3 croc farms that were flooded and released some crazy number of saltwater crocodiles into the area.
Flooding has swamped some croc farms with almost 2 meters of water in less than 2 hours.
See any eyes, Sean?
Nah, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, he said straight down here, but we've got no light because the power's been cut off due to the flooding back there. So all we're gonna have is literally our headlamps and our flashlights. Basically, this croc is swimming up and down the streets with no idea on the size of this animal, where it came from. Yeah, is there any of that blue PVC around here? We need to make a catch pole for this croc so we can reach out and noose him.
พี่ครับ เขาถามว่าเขาขอซื้อไม้นี้ได้ไหม เขาจะไปจับจระเข้ข้างในอ่ะ She gave it to us for free.
Thank you.
The lady who gave you the stick, she said, "Are you sure it was a crocodile? Because in there, there's a lot of monitor lizard. It might be a monitor." So
Well,
We'll find out.
let's hope it's a giant monitor lizard if it is, huh?
Yeah, right?
ล็อกไว้ใช่ไหมครับ
Is the boat here?
Yeah. Oh, it's a big boat.
Oh, yeah. Everybody in. This way.
This area is definitely one of the harder hit areas. We're still under a meter and a half of water. You can tell by the high water mark, it's already gone down at least a half a meter. Total devastation out here.
Somebody look right.
The guys arrive where the crocodile was last spotted.
Yeah, there's... And who knows what that was in the water. Could be a big monitor, could be a crocodile, could have been a log.
Gone. These guys know the difference between a swimming crocodile and a swimming monitor, a big monitor.
Okay, he said, because the monitor lizard, you only see the head, right? But this is, he saw the back.
No, monitor lizard, you'll see the back too if they're bowed up swimming. So basically, he didn't recognize it for a crocodile. He recognized it by the back, which means it could be either. This is an exercise in futility. If he's made it into that high weeds, there's no way we can get egress into there. That's the nature of the beast.
We cannot go anywhere. Around here, it's all dead end.
Well, then we need to head back to the dock. You gotta follow up on every call, no matter how far it is, no matter how ridiculous it is. As soon as you stop showing up to calls, people stop calling.
The next day, the guys head out to where they know they will find big crocs. U10 Young Prapacorn's Croc Farm, the world's largest.
This facility alone, he has 40,000 crocodiles. So, you know, he has orders of magnitude more in his farms than exists in Thailand.
Listen to those jaws, man. Oh my God.
U10's asked the guys to assist with a dangerous assignment. Capture and measure a hybrid saltwater Siamese crocodile that U10 feels could grow to be a world record size.
God, who do we want? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
His farm is kind of the mecca for huge crocodiles, rare crocodiles.
That's a T-positive albino saltwater crocodile.
That is awesome, man. Look at the black belly on that. That is cool. It's gonna be a fun day.
U10 said we're doing lunch now. I see he brought us back here. Is this lunch?
Yeah, your lunch.
You would not want to fall into this pit. No. You would be torn to pieces.
U10 is recognized internationally for his successful crocodile breeding programs.
Congratulations on this. These
are phenomenal.
Spectacular breeding project.
We haven't catch for measuring for almost a decade. Today we will try and select one of them that we estimate that they are one of the biggest crocodile. Yeah.
They're a cross between Siamese and saltwater crocs, the largest on the planet, growing to over 6 meters and weighing as much as 1,000 kilos.
If my 40,000 crocodile in this farm escape, what happened to the Bangkok city?
Evacuate.
Unfortunately, they'll kill all the crocodiles. They'll just go out and shoot them.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big contender right there. It's a big boy.
Yeah. Maybe we can catch this black one.
Sudan thinks that this massive monster is one of the largest he has in his breeding pool, but he's never laid a tape on it, so we don't know how long it is. We're more than happy to give him a hand and see if this is his record croc in this pool.
Most of the crocodile also are very clever. Once we catch one, all of them will escape, and we have no more second chance.
So what you're saying is we've got one shot. The rest of them, they're gonna hide. They're gonna go to the bottom and hide on us, and we're gonna be done.
Yes, exactly.
You know, the croc that we're kind of eyeballing, U10 wants us to pull, you're talking about a couple thousand pounds. We're just not talking about injury here. We're talking about the potential for death.
I'm excited, man.
I'm excited. I've got that I'm ready to go feeling. We better start moving, because
You won't lose it.
I'm ready to go.
You won't lose it.
That's why.
catches you with that tail, break your legs, and then it's on because you're immobile, and that's really when you got to trust the individuals you're working with.
We're fashioning a lasso to go around the top jaw of this crocodile. This is the way we're going to get a hold of it, and we're going to drag it up on land.
When this rope get into the jaw, then we pull it. Then this one will get close and then it's gone. Then we can tie up his mouth. Yeah.
You know, once this thing is looped on the snout, you never know what's going to happen. It's all wild and crazy at that point.
I'm enjoying all of my fingers and all of my toes at this moment. Remembering how they feel just in case I lose one of them.
Here's one thing to remember. For big boys, you don't ever wrap a limb. You don't wrap half wrap.
He'll rip it off.
Yeah, you will, well, rip it off. He's so big, he'll rip you into the water, and then you've got serious issues.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
It's happening.
Here we go.
There's nothing high-tech in U10's croc kit. Just a simple nylon rope, a bamboo pole, and nerves of steel.
You think he's got a mouth open, or?
We're about to find out because he's settling back.
Okay, we try.
So U10 puts a noose on this thing's top jaw.
Yeah, he's got it.
All right. Its initial response is to thrash and just to pull away from that tension. Let's tie it off.
เอาไปดึง
Yep. He's got to, oh, we go. He's got to get it. We go. Next thing I know, bam, we're at a mad sprint down the boardwalk.
เดี๋ยวดึงปล่อยเชือกออกมา
Behind, Mikey, behind.
Behind. We get one top jaw rope on this animal, and this thing starts going into death rolls. He's rolling.
Big boy.
He's rolling.
Get that.
Go loose.
Okay, hold on, the camera.
And it's constantly jerking us forward, and it's kind of a dance. We have to let up on the line a little bit, or he'll break the line.
Hit it in.
วิ่งหน่อยเอาคนวิ่งเร็วๆไปเอาเปรย์มา
He's not happy.
1, 2, 3, pull.
Behind, Mikey, behind.
It's a tug of war. 10 men versus a 680-kilogram Goliath.
เอาเชือกเส้นที่ 2 เส้นที่ 3 มาเร็วๆดิ 1, 2, 3, pull.
Rolling again.
Let him roll. Right up on that baby. You see him blow up like that, he's gonna roll. Yep. Gonna tire him out. This guy's way too strong for even all of us.
1, 2, 3, pull.
The reason why we left him in the water and left him fight in the water so long is to wear him out. These animals only can expend so much energy.
ล็อกใส่ปากเดี๋ยวก่อนดิรอดมาให้หมดก่อน
God, look at those teeth.
Everybody's got their eyes on this one. There's 25 other crocs right here watching what we're doing.
One of the things that attracts crocodiles is thrashing. They think there's a feeding going on. That draws them in. It's a magnet for those crocs. Watch that other animal.
Watch that croc.
So one of the things you got to be vigilant on is not necessarily the crocodile that you're on, but the ones you're not seeing, the ones that are under the water, the ones that are coming in, that are curious, that think it's feeding time. That'll get you killed quick.
Crocodiles can lunge themselves at 30 kilometers per hour, fast enough to grab unsuspecting prey.
เอามาเร็วเข้ามาไปยืนข้างเดี๋ยว
Got to get that bottom jaw closed.
ไปลงปากไว้ก่อน
There you go.
ให้มันดึงเข้าเอี้ยมเลย ดึงเข้าเอี้ยม ล็อก 1, 2, 3 ยกข้างนู้น 1, 2, 3 เอาดันหลัง ยก
We've got all these guys holding this rope. Pull this animal. And when it decides it wants to pull back, we're just like rag dolls. It just pulls.
We gotta get him over. Hold on.
What you want, Sean?
And you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta let it go.
We gotta get more people on his front legs.
There? The size of those feet.
We got something for his eyes, U10?
Yeah.
Go. Hook those legs. Get those legs up over mine.
Gotta measure this guy.
It's going underneath.
Straighten that tail. 16 feet, 5 inches.
Woo!
That's a big boy.
Since he's still young, he can grow up more than this.
Wow.
Blowing air out of his sinus in his eyes. This is the amusement part for me. And to be able to participate, that is the claw of a dinosaur. And lay my hands on a crocodile like that all day long, every day. It's a special beast, truly.
The biggest teeth are the ones in the top front over here.
2 right up in the front.
Our crocodile is not too long because this crocodile is not always swim because they're living in the pond. But if they're living in the river or in the ocean, they have long.
Stretches them out.
Yeah, they're long because they exercise all the time.
Yep.
Right?
I'm not a crocodile guy, but I gotta tell you, the more we have traveled places and deal with crocodiles, the more my passion starts to grow for these guys. That was an incredible experience.
Now the time for him to go back to the pond, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's tired. He's expended a lot of energy in that tussle back and forth and being hauled out. So he's gonna lay there, he's gonna move on his own good time. But it's in our best interest to get him back in the water so he doesn't overheat laying there after that struggle. He's got lactic acid build up in his muscles just like after you've exercised. But it's like the 900-pound gorilla. What does he do? Anything he wants.
Besides its massive jaws and teeth, a crocodile can also use its tail as a formidable weapon.
Watch that tail, watch that tail. He's... Come on. Oh, I live for this kind of stuff. Some people go to amusement parks. I'd like to travel the world to every crocodile farm and help them wrangle their crocodiles and see what they got hiding.
Look at the size of that.
Hold on to them. Hang on for dear life.
Yeah. Man, that is awesome. That is
beast.
just an awesome feeling.
I know I had a ball. I wouldn't replace this kind of day for anything in the world, and it's an honor to come to Thailand and help you with something like this. Is just bang up, man.
Yeah.
Thailand's leaving its mark on Sean, literally. Today, he decides to brave incredible pain for a shot at immortality.
I wouldn't mind getting an old-style tattoo from a shaman here. Maybe protect me from all these creepy crawlies we're coming across, huh? I picked the 9 Pillars tattoo because it's about protection and immortality.
That is the size. Personally, if you go any smaller, I think you're gonna lose the detail in it.
And I picked the crocodile because it's near and dear to my heart, but also because it signifies support, strength, and power.
This isn't just for your lifetime, this is for immortality, so...
Don't make me laugh. He's gonna give me a spinal tap. It's not my first tattoo, but it's about 10 times more painful. He is in a bad spot.
I know Sean pretty well. He's got a pretty high pain tolerance. And I see him wincing quite a bit.
He's using a needle that's like a meter long. It's sharp, it's slow and methodical and deep. Painful.
You with us?
Right here.
Focused, huh? It looks great.
So I found a spot on the floor, and I focused on that spot, and just tried to let my mind go to other places.
Does it hurt more when it gets away from your spine or directly over the spine?
Away from it, like right there.
Yeah.
He's got something that he'll never forget being here in Thailand. A really cool croc tattoo. For me, I'm just gonna grab a t-shirt or something.
It feels like somebody took a cheese grater to my back.
Thailand's home to the snake that first brought Sean, Greg, and Michael together back in the Everglades, the Burmese python. Now, they want to find one here in its natural habitat.
Khao Yai National Park is home to some of the most exquisite animal life in all of Asia.
I'll tell you, when you're out hunting wildlife that's wild, you've got the skill of knowing where to be and when to be there, but it all boils down to luck of the draw. And I'm feeling lucky today. I think we're gonna see some cool stuff. Look at the macaques out here.
in the road.
I told you, it's gonna be a lucky day.
Right there, brother.
We're in north central Thailand here in Khao Yai Park, which actually stands for Big Hills. This is a mountain range area.
We got sandbar deer coming in, we got macaques coming into camp, giant squirrels running in the trees. We're at an elevation about 800 meters. Fairly high for Burmese pythons.
We've got retics, berms, and bloods here.
That remains to be seen.
You just gotta find them right here. It's dusk in the mountains and the sun's going down fast, so we've got to get moving so we can find some wildlife tonight.
As cool it is right now and that sun hasn't set, there are no Burmese at this elevation. Retics, yeah. Burmese, no. Ooh, in the nest.
Up, tree dragon.
Hey, little buddy.
It's all right. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Species.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Cantosora.
Look at that.
Catamanensis, a new species.
There are dozens of species of forest dragon, but this one was undescribed till just last year. Cool little lizard.
Put them back so they can go to sleep. Yeah. Snakes will be coming out soon. They're going to be caught out in the open.
It's real thick in here. This is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Let's keep looking. Let's keep snooping around. Oh, a big one. Looks like a leopard frog. His eyes are glowing at me. Under that tree right there.
Got my first leech.
Didn't even give him the courtesy of letting him suck any blood.
Oh, wow. Now you know why there's a lot of frogs.
These tadpoles have no pigmentation. They're translucent. You can actually see right through them.
That's a good place for a snake.
Yeah.
Home.
Fine at the place.
The water beetle.
Water beetle?
I'll tell you a secret.
What's
that water
that?
beetle's venomous.
Really?
Yep. Ours in North America are too.
Yep.
These things will lay in the leaf litter in the water.
Yeah.
Like this. Those front arms are just like praying mantis. They just sit there and wait, and then when a fish comes in, bam, and lock it down. Paralyze it and eat it. Hey, we should probably get going, guys. Temperature's dropping anyway.
They'll give it one last shot tomorrow before they head back home to Florida.
You know, gibbons are nice and that. This blows a little bit because, I mean, I think we were all hoping to see some Burmese pythons in Thailand.
I had no idea it was going to be this cool here, and I didn't realize how high the elevation was. So, I mean, pythons, God, the odds of us finding pythons up here now, we're going to see a lot of mammals. Burmese python right there. I saw it in the roadway. You know, I was floored.
Yep.
Grab his tail, grab his tail.
Yep.
It's the same feeling I have every time I find a berm.
Look how light colored this is.
Your blood pressure just goes through the roof, the adrenaline starts pumping, and you can't stop the vehicle and get out quick enough to get your hands on that animal. It's just a huge adrenaline rush.
It is rare to see a Burmese python in this park at this elevation. So imagine our surprise when we come around the corner and bam, there's an 11, 12-foot Burmese python sunning himself in the road.
That's a pretty
Beautiful. Woo! Look at the color on this guy. He's so light.
When you see this animal on the road, the retics are like a gun-smoked gray and black with yellow markings. And the Burmese python are shades of tans and browns outlined in black. No mistaking these two animals. Look at that. I'm just amazed at the thickness of this animal.
Yeah, for a wild weight, doesn't get much better than that.
He is gorgeous.
He is twice as thick as what we find in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get an approximate size on this guy. Stretch him out here.
Hold on, you got that loop. Let me
Go that other way, Mike.
There you go.
Big male, about 11, 12 feet long. He's got some scars, got some old battle wounds. Some of them involve broken ribs that have healed as well. But, you know, all in all, healthy animal.
I tell you what, this is not what I expected coming around that corner.
No.
Not at all. I mean, retic maybe, but
Well, you know
cool
what bothered me? Did you see the truck facing us? He had crossed the line to try to run over it.
Yeah.
And when we came around the corner, he had to go
veer
back in
back.
the other lane.
Well, I wasn't even looking at the road. I was looking at that truck.
Yeah, that other truck was going to kill this snake if we hadn't been there.
Hey, you know what the best part about this catch is? This will be the first Burmese python that we've caught that we can let go. As a matter of fact, we have to let go.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
You know, we've been in Thailand for like 3 weeks. We have found everything except for Burmese pythons.
This guy was out, laying on the road, catching that morning sun, came around the corner, boom, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Here's our last day. We're in the national park. Burmese pythons, one of the main reasons we were here. This tops off the trip.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Off he goes.
Stay still.
That's the fastest you'll ever see a Burmese python move right there.